Introduction. Ramadan, the ninth month of the Islamic lunar calendar, is a time of profound spiritual significance for Muslims worldwide.
Central to the observance of Ramadan is the Quran, the holy book of Islam, which holds a paramount position in the lives of Muslims.
The relationship between Ramadan and the Quran is multifaceted, encompassing historical, spiritual, and practical dimensions.
This essay explores the importance of Ramadan in relation to the Quran, highlighting its significance in the Islamic faith and the lives of believers. Historical context. The historical significance of Ramadan in relation to the Quran is rooted in the foundational event of Islamic revelation. According to Islamic tradition, it was during the month of Ramadan that the first verses of the Quran were revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The angel Gabriel appeared to Muhammad in the cave of Hira near Mecca and delivered the command to read, Iqra, initiating the process of revelation that continued over the course of 23 years. This pivotal event marked the beginning of Muhammad's prophethood and established the Quran as the primary source of guidance for Muslims. Spiritual significance. Ramadan holds profound spiritual significance for Muslims, serving as a time of heightened devotion, reflection, and connection with Allah. The Quran itself describes Ramadan as the month in which it was revealed as a guide for humanity. Quran 2:185. Muslims believe that during this sacred month, the gates of heaven are open, the gates of hell are closed, and the devils are chained, creating an environment conducive to spiritual growth and purification. Therefore, Ramadan is viewed as an opportunity for believers to draw closer to Allah through acts of worship, including fasting, prayer, Quranic recitation, and acts of charity. The Quranic injunction to fast during Ramadan is explicitly stated in Surah Al-Baqarah, Quran 2:183-185, where Muslims are commanded to fast from dawn until sunset throughout the month. Fasting during Ramadan is not merely an abstention from food and drink but also a spiritual discipline aimed at cultivating self-discipline, empathy for the less fortunate, and consciousness of Allah's presence in one's life. The Quran emphasizes the importance of fasting as a means of attaining righteousness and God consciousness, taqwa, Quran 2:183. Central to the observance of Ramadan is the recitation and contemplation of the Quran. Muslims strive to recite and study the Quran more intensely during this month, aiming to complete the entire text through daily readings known as Tarawih prayers. These prayers, performed in congregation at night, allow believers to engage deeply with the Quranic verses, seeking spiritual insights, guidance, and inspiration for their lives. The recitation of the Quran during Ramadan is accompanied by reflection, tadabbur, on its meanings, as believers ponder the wisdom, guidance, and lessons contained within its verses. The night of decree, Laylat al-Qadr. One of the most significant nights in Ramadan is Laylat al-Qadr, often referred to as the night of decree or power. The Quran describes this night as better than 1,000 months, Quran 97:3, emphasizing its immense spiritual significance. Muslims believe that Laylat al-Qadr falls within the last 10 days of Ramadan and marks the night when the Quran was first revealed to Muhammad. It is a night of profound blessings, forgiveness, and mercy, during which believers engage in intense worship, prayer, and supplication, seeking divine favor and guidance. The Quran encourages believers to seek out this blessed night and make the most of its spiritual opportunities. Quran 97:4. Conclusion. In conclusion, Ramadan holds deep significance in relation to the Quran, serving as a commemoration of its revelation and a period of spiritual renewal and growth for Muslims. The historical event of the Quranic revelation during Ramadan underscores the inseparable bond between the two, while the spiritual practices of fasting, recitation, and reflection on the Quran during this month deepen believers' connection with their faith and their Creator. Through its teachings and guidance, the Quran shapes the observance of Ramadan, providing believers with a framework for spiritual discipline, moral guidance, and personal transformation. As Muslims worldwide observe Ramadan, they reaffirm their commitment to the Quran and its timeless message of faith, righteousness, and compassion.